So Gachagua was right all along. That is what is turning out as it seems. When Gachagua mentioned about the story of the president getting involved in the issue of the war in South Sudan, most of you people came out and called Gachagua a liar. That he's creating all the is a bitter person, is doing all those manner of things. And now the guy has been vindicated. Remember when he said this, it was a while back. And he mentioned with precise that whatever is happening, the relationship between Ruto and that Hemedi of a guy was purely business. And it was a business of not gold and all those other things. Now the investigation is turning out that this seems to be true. That this was factual all along. Anyway, guys, before I go into the details, if you're new to this platform and you're coming here for the first time, let me give you a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you will always be the first to watch. So kindly do so, na kama kawaida, I'll be back. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed, and for the return subscribers, I really appreciate you guys. So as I was saying, that what has been revealed from the investigation that has been done, that there's some of the weapons that the RSF Rapid Support Force of Sudan was using were weapons from Kenya, from the Kenyan army. And this has come as a shocking news, because remember, Gachagua mentioned this thing a while back, and most of you people really kept on saying, oh, Gachagua is just bitter, Gachagua is just nini. I keep on telling you that Gachagua has facts, and you can always know when someone has facts. You can always know when someone is factual when he's saying. If you know how to read someone and how they speak, you can always know when someone is saying what is the truth. Because even when the president says some things, you can read his body language, you can read how he speaks those things, you can see the consistency in his words, you can always know when he's lying. You get? So it was very unfortunate, and this thing has now been unearthed, and now it is out there. Now we want to really look deep into what is really Kenya gaining from this, and what is the Kenyan image, what is Kenya losing from this, because this is not a good thing at all. And it shows that we have a regime that really doesn't care in terms of how Kenyans is perceived outside there. Anyway, I just want you to watch this video of Gachagua saying this a while back, and now and the finding that NTV has now revealed, which is very shocking. So watch these videos, na kama kawaida, I'll be back.
I think it's important now that I tell the people of Kenya. I had a serious disagreement with President William Ruto about Sudan. You know we have a problem in Sudan. There's a rebel movement called RSF. And the leader of that group is called Hemedi, has been the vice president of Sudan. So in 2023, William Ruto called me to his office and told me that diplomatically, a president can only invite a president to visit him, and he has a friend who is a vice president and he cannot invite him. So he wanted me to invite him on his behalf.
I recall you said this.
And he had a letter.
Yes.
I signed that letter, and Hemedi came, and we discussed about Kenya and Sudan, but that was not the purpose of the visit. I took him to the president. Later on, I realized they are doing business. After some time, it came clear to me that the international community had placed international sanctions against Hemedi because of genocide, killing women and children, displacing people, and no other crimes against humanity. So President William Ruto called me again and told me to invite Hemedi again. And I told him, Mr. President, this is a butcher of women and children. And he is using our country, through your friendship, to bring gold from Sudan, clean it in Nairobi, take it to the Middle East, use the funds to buy arms to go and kill people in Sudan. I told him, Mr. President, I am a father. I am a Christian. Just the way we are killing our children here through abductions, I cannot be party to what is happening in the Sudan, and I cannot invite he met here because he's coming here to clean his gold here, sell it in the Middle East, buy arms, go and kill children. I said, I will not. He said, you must. You are my deputy. This guy is my friend. We are doing biashara. Do you know by him not coming here what I'm going to lose? I said, Mr. President, I'm not going to do it.
Mtazamaji, uchunguzi umefichua ushahidi mpya kuwa kuna risasi zenye nembo ya Kenya ambazo zinatumika katika vita vikali nchini Sudan. Ugunduzi huu umeibua maswali mengi kuhusu ushirikiano wa ngazi za juu na ukiukaji wa sheria za kimataifa. Hiki ni kidutu cha makala yatakujia kikamilifu mwendo wa saa 3 usiku huu na Brian Yambo.
Hawa ni wanajeshi wa Sudan SAF wakiwa pamoja na vikosi vya umoja vinavyohudumu katika mji wa Khartoum. Wametekeleza msako ambao umewawezesha kunasa silaha ambazo zinamilikiwa na maadui wao wanamgambo wa Rapid Support Forces ama ukipenda RSF. Msako huo unatekelezwa katika mji ambao kwa mwaka mmoja ulikuwa umeshikwa mateka na wanamgambo wa RSF. Ndani ya chumba hiki chenye giza na kinachokisiwa kuwa ghala la silaha la RSF, wanajeshi wa SAF wanarekodi video huku wakionekana kupigwa na butwa kwa kile walichopatana nacho mafichoni. Nembo iliyoandikwa kwenye masanduku haya yaliyojaa silaha za aina mbalimbali kwa maandishi ya wazi ni neno Kenya, na neno hili linasomeka vizuri juu ya moja ya masanduku haya. Uchunguzi wa miezi 6 uliofanywa na NTV sasa umebaini kuwa risasi zilizowahi kusafirishwa hadi Kenya zimepatikana katika vita vikali nchini Sudan. Haya yakijiri licha ya wito wa Baraza la Usalama la Umoja wa Mataifa kwa jumuiya ya kimataifa kusitisha ufadhili wa silaha kwa pande zinazozozana.
Sudan is being torn apart before our eyes and is now home to the world's largest displacement crisis and famine.
Ni vipi silaha zenye uhusiano na Kenya zimejikuta katika nchi inayokumbwa na vita vya ndani? Vita ambavyo vimeigawanya Sudan na kusababisha uadui kwa zaidi ya miaka 2 sasa.
So it is clear evidence, as you can see, that our president has been involving himself in the war in South Sudan. This is very, very unfortunate. This is very, very unfortunate because right now we are creating an enemy that we had not planned. Kenya will become an enemy to a country that we had not planned anything like this. And if it was all this just because of gold and all other things, is it worth it? Is it worth it? I think one of the worst mistakes these Kenyans ever did was to elect this regime. The signs were always there, but most of you just ignored. Most of you people who voted for this regime, you just ignored. Now look at what we are landing ourselves into. Because now the image of our country has been tarnished completely. It is very, very sad. It is very, very unfortunate. It is very, very sad because right now, diplomatically, how do you stand? Because it's putting Kenya in bad light in the global stage. That Kenya, a country that is sovereign, can go and support a rebel movement in another country to topple the government of that country. What do we stand to gain as a country from Sudan? What do we stand to gain? And that is why nobody trusts our president anymore. No country, no president won't trust our president anymore. Look at even our relationship with Tanzania. It has deteriorated so much. You can't compare our current president with the former president Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta was a darling of Africa. He was loved by so many African leaders. It is quite unfortunate. I wish, I hope and I pray that our president will retract its steps and go back to the head of state that we Kenyans have always wanted to have. Because the things that are happening and the moves that he's making, surely it's not good for our country, for the future of our country. Because even the person that will come in after him will have to do a lot of things to restore this country back to the glory that it had. Because everything seems to be collapsing. Even our diplomacy, our international relationship seem to be, everything seems to be just being messed up all over. And right now, as you can see, even our president doesn't travel anymore. His relationship with other president and other countries has really deteriorated. No one trusts him. No one wants to connect with him. And I don't know why this obsession in trying to interfere with other people. Because you remember even how he mentioned when Burkina Faso, when there was those coup in the western part of Africa, he kept on mentioning and trying to get himself involved in all that. I think he really needs to get a good team. There's the team that is helping him international relationship is not doing him any good. It just keeps on messing him and messing the country at kabisa. This is not good at all. It's not good for our country. It is not good for our country. And some of you people who still tell us kumi bila break, you really need to think hard. You really need to think hard about this country and the kind of leaders that we want. Because right now it's like the country is operating on a flight mode. Like everything is just going. We don't know where the country is heading. Right now, if you ask even where is the country heading, no one knows where the country is heading. It has turned out that this is a government of just cutting deals and cutting deals and cutting deals with who yafanya biashara na huyu yafanya biashara na huyu. When do you prioritize the country? When do we prioritize the country? Where do we place the country? We say now, this is the country. Because even internally, things are just messed up. Everything seems to be messed up. Everything seems to be going all wrong. But we still have politicians who still puke on us, who still want to do everything on us just to save the face of the president. This is very sad. Very sad and very unfortunate. Anyway, you guys, you can share what you think in the comment section, because this story, it was there. Gachagua said it and everyone revealed it, and so it is not something that is new. It is something that has been there and we kept on ignoring. We called Gachagua names, and I'll keep on telling you, Gachagua might not be a good person, but when he speaks, Gachagua speaks the truth. That's the reality. So tell me what you think in the comment section, because this has come as a shocker to Kenyans. Tell me what you think on the comment section, but above it all, remain respectful and remain objective. So thank you. Until next time. Bye-bye.
The African Update.